you want to go into e-commerce in 2026, you need to understand what e-commerce is all about. E-commerce is not just you importing goods from China and just dumping it in your space and it's staring right into your face. No, that's not e-commerce. E-commerce is you buying and selling. You're not just buying, you are equally selling at the same time. You're buying and selling using the online platforms, using social media platforms, right? That is basically what e-commerce is all about. Because some of you just think that e-commerce is just about importation, and then you don't have any strategy or any plans that you have put in place that will help you sell out to those products you're importing. Because I see people coming to my DM, only how do you sell on Instagram? Only how do you sell on Facebook? Only how do you sell on TikTok? Hello, you don't need to wait, or you don't have to wait until you brought in those products before you start looking for how to sell it. No, you should have plans already. You should already put things in place that if this thing arrives, this is the channel I'm gonna use to sell it off fast. Now, I want to talk about selling products online, and I want to make it so practical so you will understand what I'm saying better and you will understand how to do it better. I'm going to share my phone screen with you all because I want this video to be totally practical so you will follow through. Now, this is my 1688. You know, for most people, they love to import this thing they are selling because when you import them, you tend to get them at a better price than when you buy it from people around, especially if you're buying in bulk. You tend to get it for a better price so that your price or your selling price rather will be what competitive and you'll be able to sell faster. Now this is a product I want to sell come 2026 and I'm giving you guys as an expo here. I want to sell this green tea, but not this regular one. Not this regular one. I already have a picture of the one I want to sell, so I'm just gonna picture search. I am not selling you should sell the one I want to sell. There are a lot of green tea. I know that the headquarters of green tea obviously is China, right? So do your research. I know the one you want to buy. I want to buy this particular side, but there is another one that has more of chia seeds. And when it comes to chia seed, it helps with coping your appetite, reducing your appetite. And I think people will be interested in it because at the end of the day, it is what we put into our system that makes us this much, right? So this is just an example. Now, when I click on, I'm just clicking on any random one. I'm not checking if it is a legit store or anything because I just want this video to go fast. Now you can see this particular company, okay? This is what they sell, and they sell it for 24.5 RMB, and the MOQ is 2 packs. You need to buy this price you're seeing for 2 packs. That's the minimum. Now let's say I'm trying this out and I'm bringing in 20 packs for starters. Now these 20 packs, I'm not just gonna ship only 20 packs of this through sea. It will not be economical to ship this through sea because they are going to round up your CBM to 1. Yeah, they have minimum CBM they ship. So please, because I am buying other things, I'm just going to add this to it. So if you plan on buying just this, you can use it to bring it in and it will be more expensive. Unless, you're buying other things or you're merging with other people to buy and then you share your shipping costs at the end of the day. So let's say I'm buying 20 of these. Let's just load it up so you see the shipping, the logistics fee within China itself. So they are giving me 1 naira discount or 1 yuan discount rather. Everything we are paying here is 439 RMB. So I'm going to calculate 439 RMB is 214 today. So 439. Hope my screen is still visible. Okay, 439 times 214 is giving me 93,946. 93,946. That's the cost price without the shipping. Yeah. Now to ship 20 packs of this item, I'm shipping through sea. With other items I'm buying, obviously it will be cheaper. So I'm just going to estimate around 20k or thereabout. 20k might even be much, but let's leave it at
Will it fill one carton? It's not even up to one carton. Let me leave it as 15k. Let me estimate 15k for the shipping. Or should we round it up to 20 plus other expenses, right? So 20k. So that 20 pack, the landing cost, that is what I'm spending to buy, and the shipping, everything put together is what is known as the landing cost, right? So the landing cost is 113,946. And remember, we bought 20, so I'm just going to divide by 20, divided by 20. So each pack, the cost price is 5,697. You can approximate it to be 5,700 naira per pack. And if you go to the market to buy this particular brand of this green coffee, they sell it for around 10k, 10 11,000. You can go to the market closest to you, or you can even search for it online. They sell it for around 10k. So let's say my cost price is 5,700 and I decide to sell it for 10,000 naira, right? Minus 5,700. So my profits on each pack is now 4,300 naira per pack times the 20 packs we bought times 20. My profit is 86,000. Now don't just start jumping on and be happy that your profit rather is 86,000. How much are you willing to spend for marketing and advertising? Because you're not just keeping it in your space and you expect it to just sell itself. Of course, you need to put things in place, and this is where most of you make the mistake. You don't have any plan. You don't have any plan for marketing and advertising. Okay, are you selling it on your WhatsApp alone? Maybe you have WhatsApp group, or you have people on your status, people that view your status. How many are they going to buy? Are they going to be recurring customers? Because for this green tea, the strategy is this: when people buy, they are going to come back and buy, because it is something you buy and you get exhausted, you need to buy again. It is not like your kitchen item that, okay, if I buy a blender today, I'm no longer buying blender again until that one spoils. No, for this green tea, in a pack, we have about 18 pieces. Once that 18 pieces is exhausted, you need to buy. So people that are buying from you, they are probably, or maybe they are going to be recurring customers. In fact, they are going to be recurring customers. They are going to come back again to buy. So if you're able to run ad, I mean, the best way for you to run ad is for you to run ad for this and drive traffic, or get these people to go to a WhatsApp group, or get them to follow you on Instagram. You just need people to follow you. You don't just want them to buy and disappear.
They should be in a place where if you have more items, you can repost to them, or when they exhausted the one they bought, they can find you easily. So you ask yourself, what type of marketing strategy now should I use? Because these people are going to be my recurring customers. I don't want to lose any of them. So I need them to be somewhere. Now, if I'm to run Facebook ads, I'm going to run a kind of traffic ads, right? That would drive traffic from my Facebook or from any source, maybe your Instagram or wherever, to another page, probably my WhatsApp. Because when they go straight to your WhatsApp, it is easier for you to save their number, they save your own number, so that when you post up on your WhatsApp status now, these people that have saved your contacts, they'll be able to view your status. Am I making sense? Because if you're running just a straight sales campaign, you run just for immediate sales, they will buy and disappear. Maybe you're sending them to your website, or maybe you have a landing page. You're sending them directly to your landing page. They will go onto your landing page, they will buy, and they are gone. You don't want to do that for this type of product. This particular type of product is a product that people have, like one person can buy every single month. Maybe they bought in January. Before the end of January, they've exhausted that pack. They want more. Their friends might even see it and they're like, oh, where did you get this thing from? They can bring referrals to you. Do you understand? So when you're running ad for this type of product, you need to strategize. That is why I said, whenever you want to run ad, you don't just give people your account, your password, everything to run ad for you, that person might not have the full understanding of what you want to achieve with your ad. It is you that have that business that is into what you're doing, that know exactly what you want to achieve with your ad, your objective. Now, I already have the understanding that I want people to be either in a group. I want them to send me message on WhatsApp to save my number so that I can in turn save their own number, and then they can subsequently start seeing my status update. So I'm going to run a kind of a traffic campaign. I already have a video on that, so I'm not going to start explaining it again. Do you understand? So I'm just explaining it for you now. Or if you want me to go show you, let's just go direct. I'll go to my Meta app. I'll click on create like so. I'm using the I'm using the app to do this now. I'll click on create.
And then I'll click on traffic. Under campaign objective, I'll click on what traffic. You can see under traffic it said send people to a destination such as your website, your app, or an event. Now if you're using the web browser, if you're using your laptop to do this, you'll be able to send people directly to your what, to your WhatsApp. We can equally do it here. Now if you pick engagement also, you can get more messages, more video views, posts, like, and all that. You can send people to your WhatsApp. So let's click on that traffic. Once you click on traffic like this, wait for it to load. My network. Okay, for this campaign level, all you need to do here is set your budget. How much do you intend to spend? Now remember we did our calculation, and then profit at the end of the day is around 86,000, right? How much are you willing to spend for marketing and advertising? How much? Let's say you're willing to spend 20k, right, which is actually a good cut for marketing and advertising of this type of product, because it is a cheap product. It's not a product that is too expensive. It's not a high ticket product. It's a low ticket product because the price is small, right? And then because you're sending people to a group, you can see that you're not losing, because these people are going to come back again to buy. So we're going to use at least 20k to run this type of ad. Now you set your budget. I can set the barest minimum, which is 2,000 naira daily, right? 2,000 naira daily. Now your 20k can cover conveniently 10 days for you, which is actually good, right? So I'm going to set this budget to be 2,000 naira per day. Okay, 2,000 naira per day, and go back. You click on next. Now under conversion, this is where you do the magic. Under conversion, like so, right? Wait for it to load. This is where you're going to pick your WhatsApp. Here we have website, messaging destination. Now I'm going to pick WhatsApp instead of Messenger, instead of Instagram DM. I'm going to pick WhatsApp, right? Now once you pick WhatsApp, you need to ensure that you've added your WhatsApp business, or your, yeah, you get what I'm saying, your WhatsApp business. You need to ensure that you've already matched it in here. You can see mine has appeared. It says WhatsApp information including names and phone numbers is subject to blah blah blah. You can read that on your own, sha. So I'm going to uncheck Messenger. I want it to be just for WhatsApp. Once you click on this, you can then go back. So we've chosen message destination to be where WhatsApp with our 2,000 naira daily budget. Now placement is where do you want it to be shown? Do you want to use Advantage Plus or manual? Right, you can leave it at Advantage Plus. Let me tell you guys something about Facebook ad currently. You know, Facebook ad has changed a lot. It is not the way it used to be. When it comes to Facebook ad currently, the main place where you need to pay most attention to is the content you're using to run that ad, not your placement, not even interest targeting. All those interest targeting we are doing, that's not even the main thing currently. The main thing currently is the content you're using to run that ad. Your content matters a whole lot. So Another thing is audience. Now, for your audience, you're going to make it broad because male can buy, female can buy that particular product we are trying to advertise. Now, country, just I said country rather, locations, just choose location that you can be able to deliver to. If it's just within Lagos you want, fine. Lagos, Abuja, just pick locations that you know you can be able to fulfill delivery to those locations. Now, once you're done, you just add the content you want to use and run your ad.
Remember, I mentioned that your content currently is king when it comes to running Facebook and Instagram ads. It is no longer, we are no longer in those era where they will tell you that, oh, make sure you know how to target, make sure you know how to do interest targeting, blah, 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 targeting. Nah, nobody should deceive you. Currently, you can use the automatic placement that Meta is suggesting to you, and you're still going to make a lot. In as much as your content is good, in as much as your offer is loud. When I mean your offer, now for this particular product, you might be asking, Oni, what type of offer should I use? You can decide to tell them that normally this is sold for 15,000 naira, but I'm giving you up to 30% discount or even 50% discount. You know that kind of thing. People want to hear discount, or you have a little price or a little gift you're attaching. Tell them to buy 5 packs of this green tea. You give them this as a gift. That could be your offer. Don't just run ads with plain content. Plain content these days will not give you the type of conversion you want. Let me put it this way. Plain content will give you plain conversion. But when you use intentional content that has great offer, that has direct call to action, because you don't just play video like that. Tell them, oh, if you want to purchase, click here, send us a message. You say it. Send us a message on WhatsApp. We'll deliver to you wherever you are. You know, those kind of things. Make it precise. Those are the type of content you need to use for your ad, not just random content. So, if you're able to run this ad with 20,000 naira as your whole budget, remember we're using 2K per day, won't you be able to sell out 20 packs of that particular tea? Of course, you should be able to sell out. In fact, some people will send you a message, they might not buy immediately. Reason, trust factor. They don't know you yet. So it is when you save their number, they save your own number, and then they begin to maybe view your WhatsApp status. Sometimes you post your face, you show yourself holding this product. It begins to do what? Build trust. See, this is Nigeria, right? People will not just give you their money just because they see you advertising a particular product. They need to be able to trust that you will deliver. They need to be able to trust that you will deliver when they pay. In fact, if you can offer payment on delivery, if you have a system in place that can offer payment on delivery, that will be perfect. You'll be able to sell out faster. Yes, you'll be able to sell out faster, especially payment on delivery within your location. Let's say you're based in Lagos and you can offer payment on delivery within Lagos. People will trust you better with that because they will be sure that, oh, I'm going to see this product, I'm going to open it, feel it, be sure that this is the item I ordered that is being delivered to me, and then they pay you. So if you can offer that kind of delivery system or delivery option, that will be good as well. So this is a product. There are thousands of other products like this that you can consider. Hope this helps somebody out there. Hope you get value from this. Hope this actually propel you towards doing your research to see those kind of winning products. There are a lot of them, a whole lot. Now imagine you after running your ads, where's our calculator? After running your ad, so let's subtract 20K for our ad. You have 66K to pocket at the end of the day from just 20 pack. If you're doing 50 pack, it is times two of this. I am here to show you how to do it. Taking the action is for you to do. I cannot say it and still take the action for you, right? So taking the action is for you to do it. Some of you be like, oh, you have just 50K. You are stuff that you can sell your 50K. No pressure. Do you understand? So that is that about this. Thank you so much for sticking to the end. I love you.